Hi! I am Riccardo Gioggi and welcome to the second legato lesson. Welcome to my studio. Today we'll continue the work on the legato technique we started in the previous lesson. If you missed that video, you'll find the link in the description box below or just by clicking here. I hope you enjoyed the exercise in that lesson, and of course, if you have questions about it, just ask. If you are new to my channel, I do videos all about the guitar, tuition, gear reviews and guitar lessons to help you grow as a guitar player and musician. If you are interested in these topics, subscribe to the channel for more of this content. I am sorry if my voice sounds a little bit strange today. I've got the cold. But that's not a problem at all, I just want to continue with my guitar lessons. And I made a pretty challenging exercise for today's lesson. So, f*** the cold, let's play. Okay, here we are. Before I show you the exercise, I want to describe very briefly the rig I'm using for this video. I'm using this Ibanez RG752 AHM Prestige, D'Addario American Stage cables, and D'Addario XL strings 9 to 54, and the AmpliTube software from IK Multimedia. Regarding the amp simulation I'm using now, this is a preset I made which is based on a Brit style amp. So, this is the exercise. For this lesson, the exercise is based on the A minor pentatonic scale. I guess all of you are pretty familiar with this scale and this key. I have chosen this scale and key because I wanted to give you something new to work on, but using some elements you already know. I'm using two shapes of the A minor pentatonic. This one in the 5th position. And this one, which is in the 7th position for the first half, and in the 8th position for the second half. The notes of the A minor pentatonic scale are A, C, D, E, G, and then A again. As you may have noticed, in the exercise I played a couple of notes which technically are outside of the A minor pentatonic scale. I played the E flat, which is the flat 5th, also known as the blue note. E flat, E flat, E flat. And in the second half of the exercise I played this F sharp, which is the major 6th. F sharp. And now let me show you the exercise slowly. As I always recommend to my students when it comes to learning something new, let's split the exercise into small sections. If you use this practice strategy, you'll achieve better results in less time. So the first section is here, A minor pentatonic in this shape. We start from the D, and from this note starts the first pattern of the exercise, which is Then we move to the second pattern of the exercise, which is After this second pattern, we have this quick bluesy melody. with this bending from D to E flat. Okay, then we apply the first pattern of the exercise, the one with the string skipping, here, starting from this C. 5th fret, 3rd string. And as we already played on the lower strings, we applied the very same pattern. Then F sharp, E, A. Then G, E, D. Then we shift to the 8th position. A, G, E. And then we repeat the bluesy melody we already played before on a lower octave. With this bending here at the 11th fret, this is an E flat going to an E. Then the closing section. E flat, C, and the last bending, which technically speaking starts from a wrong note, and it starts from this G sharp, but it's a very quick bending, so you don't hear this G sharp actually. You just add a different flavor to this note, like if you were using the whammy bar. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and the exercise as well. And if it is so, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to activate the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, have a good time playing guitar and practicing. See you in the next video, bye!